If you've been reading the conspiracy theory news, you've heard that November 1st, EBT, SNAP, food stamp benefits are going to be reduced, and the Department of Homeland Security has spent $80 million beefing up security to await possible riots. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show with your host Shikama, produced by Boundless Enterprise, LLC, in association with www.lasvegasnevadadui.com. So here's the deal. It's all over the news. It's even made it to mainstream news that the Department of Homeland Security is beefing up security in anticipation to protect such places as the FDA, IRS, government facilities in preparation of possible riots due to food stamps being reduced. So let's take a look at that story first. You know, I'm gonna give you the information that I found. So the program is now serving more than 23 million households, or nearly 48 million people, according to the most recent government data through June 2013. The average monthly benefit is about $275 per household, according to the USDA. The exact reduction that families will be seeing beginning November 1st depends on the recipient's situation, but a family of four with no changes in circumstances will receive $36 less per month, according to the USDA. This bill was passed in August of 2013. So that's the story, right? That's the alleged story that people are talking about, that food stamps will be reduced. Well, if you go to the actual Health and Human Services, it's the exact opposite story. So every October 1st, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, benefits are adjusted to reflect changes in the cost of living. In April 2009, a law called the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, ARRA, raised SNAP benefits to help people affected by the recession. The increased benefits provided by this law are expected to expire on November 1, 2013. SNAP recipients will see two changes in their benefits amounts during the fall of 2013. First, deductions and income thresholds will increase slightly for most households on October 1 to reflect the cost of food. Some households may experience an increase in benefits as a result. Then, most families will see their benefits decrease on November 1st due to the end of the extra benefits provided in the 2009 law. So we have two different stories. We have the mainstream media story or the conspiracy story. The conspiracy story comes in that the Department of Homeland Security has put in $80 million into beefing up security to protect government facilities in preparation for a riot. Now, is this true? Is it true that they spent $80 million? Is it true that they're expecting riots? Or is it true that this news press release? Now, I've done press releases for my own stuff, and in a press release, I say, oh, this fantastic thing is happening. And that's a press release, right? I use it as a marketing thing. So I alert the press to something fantastic happening, and hopefully the press reports it on my end. Hopefully the press reports it, and people react to the story and go visit my stuff or my websites, or purchase my products or whatever. Could it be that the story about the Department of Homeland Security beefing up $80 million specifically? I'm not talking about the FEMA camps. I'm not talking about that. The Department of Homeland Security, could it be that story was planted in the media to get people to riot so that they could finally declare martial law? That's the question. And I think that's a legitimate question, because I believe that a lot of stories are planted in the media and that they're not actually true. So to sum it up, they passed a special bill to beef up SNAP or EBT or food stamps benefits to increase them to a level beyond what they normally would be, and now they're decreasing. Now they're bringing them back into what they should be. Now, here's the thing, though. We have inflation from 2009 to 2013. We have tremendous amounts of inflation in foods. If you want to go check out Peter Schiff, has a great grocery basket analysis, and he has done a study specifically on food. I don't have those numbers at my fingertips right now, but Peter Schiff has done the analysis and has done the research on grocery baskets from 2007, 2008 to 2013 or 12, whenever he put that video out. And there has definitely been inflation. There's no question about it. There's no question that food costs today have risen tremendously. And we're not talking about 1 or 2 or 3%, which is what inflation, the official inflation has been reported as, right? The federal government says, oh, we've only had 1%, 2%, 3% inflation. It's actually more like 7, 8, 9% inflation if you are even discounting the money printing of the Federal Reserve, right? So in nominal terms, we have 9% inflation across the land, right? Food costs, and here's the double whammy, right? So inflation means that your dollar buys less, right? So instead of something costing $1, it now would cost $1.09 to get the same thing, right? Food prices have gone up by 10, 15, 30%. And then if we're going to say from 2009 to 2013, I'm going to say it's actually probably approaching 80, 90%. No joke. 80, 90%. I don't have the food prices of 2008, but I would go out on a limb and say it's probably 80% of what it was 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. All right, so those are the stories. So of course now people are saying, well, this was all a government plan altogether to wrangle in how much did I say? 48 million people. There are other statistics. This is directly from from the USDA as of June, right? 48 million people are on food stamps. 48 million recipients, not household recipients. I heard larger numbers, but this is directly from the USDA, and I'm gonna assume that they know it and they have no need to lie about how many people who are on it and who are not on it. All right, tell me what you think in your comments below. If you've heard the story, let's all prepare for November 1st. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. Leave a comment below. Please share my videos. Sharing my videos helps my channel grow. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.